This was what a real fairy tale looked like. The big bad wolf did not eat Little Red Riding Hood. Instead, she killed the wolf. Snow White became a nanny for the 7 dwarfs. One night, the big bad wolf walked into a restaurant and greeted a nanny politely. She was about to cross the street to tell fairy tales to some kids. The wolf took the fairy tale book, flipped through it, and became very angry. Because that was not the real Little Red Riding Hood, and Snow White was never with the prince. So the wolf told the nanny the real story. A long time ago, the big bad wolf had 2 nephews. One day, they saw a girl picking flowers in the wild. They had not eaten meat for a long time and were starving. Just as they were about to hunt her, their uncle stopped them. The skinny wolf was unhappy, but he listened. The girl picked her flowers and ran to the city to sell them, but no one wanted to buy her flowers. Just then, Snow White bought 1 bouquet and left sadly. Her mother had passed away. The girl walked up to Snow White and held her hand to comfort her. From then on, they became good friends. Later, the girl saved her flower money in a piggy bank. She handed over 1 gold coin she had earned that day. The bank manager brought out a piggy bank. That was now her account. Over time, the girl worked hard and opened a flower shop. Her savings grew. Snow White also grew up into a beautiful woman. The 2 young wolves in the forest also grew up. The big bad wolf could no longer control the skinny one, so he let him go. The skinny wolf planned to eat the girl. He went to her grandmother's house and ate the old woman. Then he dressed up as her, waiting to eat the girl. At that moment, the girl and Snow White were picking wildflowers outside. Suddenly, a hunter rode out of the woods on a horse. He grabbed Snow White and took her away. The girl tried to stop him. In the struggle, the hunter's gun fell. She quickly picked it up and pointed it at him, but he had already vanished. All of this was planned by the evil queen. The magic mirror had said Snow White was the most beautiful woman in the world. So the queen ordered the hunter to bring her heart. But when the hunter caught Snow White, he let her go. Then he bought a cow's heart from the butcher and gave it to the queen. She believed him and ate it without question. From then on, Snow White began her escape. That was when she met the 7 dwarfs. The girl thought Snow White had died. She went home heartbroken. But something even worse happened. A wolf was sitting on the couch, wearing her grandmother's clothes. She immediately understood what had happened, but she stayed calm. The wolf slowly stepped toward her until she was cornered. When he was about to eat her, the girl pulled out a gun and shot him dead. A few days later, the big bad wolf ran into the girl in the forest. She was honoring Snow White's memory, but the wolf saw she had changed. She no longer wore a red cloak. She was now wearing a coat made of wolf fur. The big bad wolf was terrified. This was the true story of Little Red Riding Hood.